The actual number? Well, it's probably more millions than most any of us can count. And I'm not talking about an NBA or NFL contract. I'm talking about the number of stray and feral cats. They are everywhere. For many of us, not all of us, but for many, if we want to see a cat, pet a cat, all we really need to do is go outside. If Bigfoot is Mr. Elusive, then cats are our neighbors next door. And while some stray cats want nothing to do with human interaction and would love nothing more than to be admired from afar, other strays crave the interaction. They want fresh food, fresh water, a place to sleep, affection, and if they can play their cards right, hopefully a forever home. Not to be confused with feral cats, stray felines at one point in time had a home, perhaps a loving home, but for whatever the reasons, they're now on the streets, roaming around, likely in a neighborhood environment, still longing for that human attention and the hope of becoming a pet once again. And if your experiences have been like mine, eventually a stray cat, or perhaps several, will claim you. They'll start hanging around your home, waiting on you to deliver the goods, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and some affection, a place to sleep. This can happen for weeks and months. And of course, in the name of today's topic question, you'll have a decision to make sooner or later. Should that stray be invited inside of your home? That's a tough one, especially if you know that the cat in question does not have a home, no ID tag, and no indication that the cat is truly lost. If the feline is indeed a stray, left to exist in the wild, deciding to open your door can become an even more difficult decision. Because let's be honest, there's a big difference between a cat relaxing and napping on your patio compared to doing the same on your sofa. The game changes dramatically once that lovable stray gets a taste of where you live and how you live. Now, time to roll out the advice. My first suggestion, should you decide to take the plunge, is to get to work. The planning, the arrangements, interior setups. Never make the final decision and then just open that door. You'll be asking for a big problem. Cats need essentials, so in addition to setting up the home for a feline to reside, purchase the basics so your cat will have everything they need on day one. Another step in the process, take your new pet to the vet, if for no other reason than a flea treatment, although a complete examination is obviously recommended. Let's get all of those little boogers off. Make sure your new feline pal is healthy and clean and ready for that home life. In terms of transportation to the vet, if this stray cat has truly taken a liking to you and has already earned a strong measure of trust, getting the cat into a carrier shouldn't be all that difficult. At least that is the hope. And the final step, the final piece of advice, if all of the necessary grounds have been covered, let your new cat come on inside. Now, how this part actually goes is anyone's guess, but your job is just to stay calm. And if this is what you really want, stick with the plan. You could even start off with having your new cat split time between your home and your patio, working your cat into this new life. Regardless of the time arrangements, make sure that your pet feels at home. Make sure that you've already established a nesting area, a little home within your home for your cat, a place to nap, a place to play. It's hard to go wrong with a nice scratching post and a cat tree. Rome was not built in a day. Patience will need to reign supreme for several weeks. With respect to today's topic question, the should aspect really comes down to what you want and what you can handle. It could be entirely possible to want to take in a stray, but you're just not able to do it, either due to the limitations of your home or your own physical limitations perhaps, the presence of other animals in your home. The reasons against adoption can be numerous, and that's fine and fair. For while most of us would love to take care of every cat we see and bring them inside, that's just not the reality of the situation more times than not. However, if this cat is the one, that special stray that you enjoy, if you can make it happen, then by all means. And if this video spoke to you in a real way today, I say best of luck, and thanks for opening your arms and your doors to a cat in need. And to everyone, thanks for watching.